Hello! Welcome to the very first speed build on this channel. So originally this was going to just be a stream highlight video, but because I'm a little bit of an idiot, when I did my stream, the audio was not balanced between the game and my microphone. I'm actually using a nicer microphone now, so hopefully that helps with audio quality, because I noticed the other microphone, even when I turned it up to 100%, it just did not pick up my voice, and I don't know if it's because I'm quiet or what, but I decided to switch microphones. Perks of ordering two microphones at the same time. So, yeah. So instead of doing the stream highlights, this is actually going to be a speed build. But first I am going to show some little clips from the stream before the audio totally went to shit. So enjoy those, and then I will be back as a face cam for the actual build. So see you in a sec. So I'm going to use here. I'm going to get started on the build. Alright, so I guess you can probably see why this has become a speed build with a video overlay rather than just doing stream highlights just from that clip of seeing how much the game audio actually overpowered my audio. And this is actually my fourth take of doing this because my computer decided to delete a lot of files out of nowhere, and then it would just keep stopping my recording. So if I keep looking at my computer right now rather than at the camera, it's because I have to keep making sure that the webcam is actually recording. So a little bit about this build is actually for a challenge I'm doing, and I have a hair in my mouth, you know. Yeah. It's still there. Gross. So yeah, it's for a challenge I'm doing. If you go to my Symboler, you can actually read about that challenge. But if you don't want to do that, in a few days I am actually going to upload a video explaining the challenge and making the founder of the challenge. Hint, hint. You can also look at this build and kind of get a few hints. You won't get the full picture, but you probably will get it if you've been on Sims YouTube a little bit. So this house is actually based off of a lot of houses that I saw in St. Augustine, which is in Florida. Like, I'm in Florida. Anyways, yeah, this is based off of those. If you don't know anything about St. Augustine, it is, they have a lot of Spanish style builds, but they also have to have builds. Architecture. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I need to get some water. I promise I don't always drink out of plastic water bottles. I just had them from a hurricane prep thing. So speaking of hurricanes, St. Augustine always has to be prepared for hurricanes due to the fact they are in Florida. They're right on the coast. Hurricane prep. And even where I live, I have to be hurricane prep. Wow, what a good little connection from getting a sip of water. Thanks. So yeah, I essentially went there and I saw all these houses that I loved. And I don't really build beach houses in The Sims, but for this challenge, you kind of do need to start in Sulani. And I know what you're thinking, why are you building a Florida-based house in Sulani? And it's because The Sims 4 is a game where you can do anything you want, and what I wanted to do was build a house based off of Floridian architecture, and so I did. But no, yeah, and it was already out of, it's out of my comfort zone. Usually I will do modern builds or Victorian builds. So to decide, oh, this is me forgetting how to delete part of a roof. Did it. So to kind of push myself, I decided to build one of those houses that I just really like seeing. So yeah, this is me doing that now. The house I chose to base it off of is actually a bed and breakfast in St. Augustine. So I had to get a little bit creative on the interior, and you will see that when I start doing the layout and choosing how rooms look. Because sometimes the rooms looked just a little bit, strange shaped, but it's okay. We live, we learn, we, build in The Sims. But yeah, so this is my Sims build. Wait, it's up here. Yeah, I'm actually really proud of this. And what you will see in a few minutes, I don't know how far in this will be, is I'm actually going to take what is currently the inland part and what is currently the ocean facing part and reverse it, because I guess my common sense set in that you would probably want like your, here it is, you would probably want your big double doors facing the ocean rather than having them facing nothing. I know in the original like house plan I saw, like they led to like a little backyard area, but I'm assuming it's probably that also leads to a path to the beach, because usually you are not directly on the beach unless you are really rich. This house only came to like 50,000, I think, which was pretty cool. So yeah, while I'm waiting for me to get to like furnishing, I'm going to tell a little story about why I have a band-aid on, and that's because I got a new microphone. Well, new. It was in the box. I actually ordered 2 microphones when I got my mic, because my webcam mic is severely fucked. I don't know what happened to it, but it straight up just sounds like I am having connection issues. And I've had advisors from my school ask it. So this is actually a school supplied microphone. So anyway, I got the money from my dad to get like a $50 microphone. And I went to Amazon because I was like, I need this fast because I have to talk to someone. So I went there and I got this one that like had review, like it like had like decent like ratings. And then I found a review that says it stops working after the first time. And I was like, and it was after I'd placed the order, and I was like, oh. So then I went to Best Buy, where I probably should have gone at first. And I ordered a Blue Snowball because like that's around the same price. Use my own like saving money I have to get it. And this is the microphone I'm using now, because the other one I realized you could not hear me. So yeah. So to the band-aid. Today I decided to break open the box finally. And I cut my finger with safety scissors, and I know what you're thinking. How do you do that? Well, the answer is you're me and you're not the brightest. So just in case you don't want to hear about blood, skip ahead about 30 seconds. There wasn't a lot of blood or anything, but just in case you're like, so essentially, I took the scissors, had them like the way, like splayed out, where you just take it and you cut down. My fingers were tucked under. There was no way it could have gotten my finger until it did. Because I guess the tape was just on so tight that the scissors I had just did not want to go in. So I put them in, and then they bounced back, and I guess part of me was just like, oh, I gotta stop them. And so I stopped it like this and went right to like the sharp part of the scissors. And yeah, I got a tiny, tiny little like paper cut. At first I thought it was a box cut. It was not. It was a paper cut. Eventually I do delete that window. I think that window is just like poorly placed. Letting you know that. I know I feel I'm like going back and forth between like talking about things and then talking about the build. But that's because why not? But yeah, I am really proud of this build. That room right there, I do eventually change. Right now, it's like a very strange shape with that diagonal. I eventually decide to make it more square. It's not going to be an actual square, but it'll be more like cornered off rather than like, here's something weird to work with, have fun. Because spoilers for the challenge, this house needs room to grow. So, in the end, I do not deck furnish that room and the other room across from it. I only furnish the big bedroom that has the bathroom attached, and then the bedrooms that have the main bathroom in between them, they don't get furnished. Because sometimes you live in a 3-bedroom alone. Me! So, yeah. By the way, not a choice of mine. I do have roommates. They just have other things going on. So, another thing I need to mention is that I did not film me furnishing anything but the kitchen and the bathrooms. And I know what you're thinking. Why did you do that? So I did the first, like those 3 rooms in Twitch. And then I think I started like messaging my friend because my friend wanted to watch, but she was unable to get Twitch mobile working. And she was the only person that really came that day. So what we decided to do is we just switched to Discord, and I did not screen record me doing a Discord stream for her. So that is the only reason why there is no footage. I will try to make sure from now on that there is footage of everything. So if you're just really wanting to see me furnish a bedroom, I promise you will see it one day. It's not the most interesting thing. I personally really enjoy like kitchens and bathrooms more than I do bedrooms, because in the bedroom you really just put down bed, dresser. That's all Sim really needs in the bedroom. I know you can add more like character, but I was already dying from seeing so much green. But don't worry, there are pictures of everything at the end of this little speed build section. I wouldn't be that heartless to be like, okay, that's the end, thanks. No, you will get to see the bedroom and stuff. And there is character in there, I promise. It's not just like bed, dresser. There's, when you meet the Sim, you'll kind of understand the everything. Anything else you need to mention? Oh, the reason why I'm putting hardwood floors in the bedrooms. I know that's like traditionally, like in like most American homes, you will find like carpeting in like bedrooms and stuff. But I'm putting hardwood in because my roommate, Caro from Costa Rica, hi Caro, probably watching this, she has put into my head that carpeting is the worst thing. And also carpeting just is really hard to clean. And I'm assuming if you live on the beach, you do not want to have carpet, because then that's just sand everywhere. So yeah, I decided to make it into a hardwood floor in every room sort of deal. So that when you come in with your sandy feet, sandy shoes, whatever, it doesn't get everywhere. I know I could probably do tile for an even better like effect of that, or like stone flooring for that kind of effect. But I do still enjoy my hardwood floors, so that's why that's there. I think I'm nearly done. I think I already showed the kitchen. I was too busy rambling to realize I showed the kitchen. So I am going to go ahead and start to say my goodbyes. Thank you so much for watching. I will have the Create a Sim up. Oh no, I have to do the kitchen. Again, this is my favorite room. Yeah, it's sure is a room. I will go ahead and say this is not going to be a 100 baby challenge, if that's what you're thinking, if you're just guessing, like, from your brain, because I love kids in The Sims. I support people who do 100 baby challenges. I cannot. Just the thought of putting my Sim through that, I'm like, no. So yeah, this is actually not one of those. Sorry to disappoint if that's what you were looking for. But yeah, now I will say my adieu. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. If you want to subscribe, feel free. And I do promise that Create a Sim with the explanation of what this challenge is coming later this week. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy getting to look at the pictures of this build. Have a great day. Bye. I already had to ban someone because they came in and called me a pussy. And
that wasn't very nice.